In this video, we will go over how to use the Reports tab in AlayaCare. In the past, you may have had to go into your service office to either pick up a form or submit a form. The AlayaCare application gets rid of that need. By going to the Reports tab, you have access to various electronic forms that you usually filled out on paper. For example, by going to the Reports tab and hitting View All Report Forms, you will see a list of forms that you may have completed in the past on paper. For example, the seizure activity record. By opening that form up, the fields listed probably look familiar to you. Just like you would fill the form out on paper, you now simply do on the tablet. When you have filled out the required forms on your selected form, all you have to do is scroll down to the bottom of the form, sign your name by hitting the blue signature box, sign your name, hit done, fill out your title, and then hit submit to submit your form to your service office. These same steps can be applied to any other form that you see listed here. AlayaCare lets you save progress on your forms. This means you don't have to fill out a form in one sitting. You can do so over the time of a shift. For example, the seizure activity record. Let's say you started it. You open it up. And you start filling out some of the selected fields. Let's say then you get busy and you have to do something for your client, but you haven't finished filling out your seizure activity record. That's not a problem. You can simply hit the back button next to seizure activity record. You would hit save. And then you can go attend your client's needs. An hour later, for example, if you come back and you want to fill out the rest of your seizure activity record, you would come back to the Reports tab, hit View All Report Forms, and then find the seizure activity record again. Notice the draft symbol next to the seizure activity record. This means that you started this form but have not submitted it. Go ahead and hit seizure activity record again. And it'll ask you if you want to resume the form that you started at 3:44 p.m., the one that we saved. You would then hit resume. And the fields that you filled out last time and saved are still there. You can now fill out the rest of the form as you see. And like last time, when you completed your form, you would simply sign your name, hit done, set your title, and then hit submit. Let's say you arrived at your client's house on time. However, when you walk in the door, your client needs immediate assistance, and you are not able to clock in on a tablet right away. When this happens, go to the Reports tab, where we are now, and hit View All Report Forms. Let's say you were at the client's house for your 8 p.m. shift, but you weren't able to clock in on the tablet until 8:30 p.m. You would come to the Reports tab, like I showed, and then look for the late clock-in form. You would then open it up. You would put your name, the date, the time you were actually there. You were there at 8 p.m. You would put the reason for your late clock-in. So in this example, I'm going to say, had to attend client's needs. You would then sign the form by hitting the blue signature box. Hit done. Set your title. And hit submit to send it to your service office so that they see that you were there on time, but something came up so you weren't able to clock in. Another form that may be useful is a nurse's shift note correction form. If you open it up, you're able to explain a mistake that you made on a shift note that you may have submitted. To fill out the form, you would simply put your name, correction reason, the date of the shift that you made the mistake on the nurse's shift note, the time you arrived for that shift, the time you left for that shift, and then you would put the mistake that you believe you made. In this case, let's say you believe you put the wrong medication administration time. You would then sign your name, put your credentials, and hit submit to send it to your service office so they can see that you believe you made a mistake on your nurse's shift note. Another form that may come of use in the future is a med administration correction form. If you open it up, you are able to explain any mistakes you believe that you made in the medication module. For example, maybe you entered the incorrect dosage or the incorrect time. To fill out the form, you would put your name, the date that you believe that you made a mistake in the medication module, and then you would explain the mistake. In this example, maybe you entered 200 milligrams instead of 20 milligrams. You would then sign your name, Put your title, and then hit submit to send this form to your service office so they see that you believe you made a mistake in the medication module.